What if the Ottoman Empire took Vienna? Would the entire Europe fall to Islam, or would the Christians manage to reconquer its territories back? This question will be answered in this video. The second siege of Vienna happened in year 1683. There could be as much as 140,000 Ottoman soldiers. Their plan was to destroy the city walls by mining under them and exploding them. The Emperor of Holy Roman Empire, Leopold I, fled the city before the siege and hid in Linz, where he coordinated the Allied forces. To help the city came Polish King Jan III Sobieski. With this, the alliance managed to defeat the Ottomans and help the city. With this battle, Golden Age of Ottomans in Europe ended, and they began to lose territory in Europe, and they went on defensive mode until the end of Ottoman Empire in year 1922. So, what if the Ottomans managed to conquer Vienna? For this, we need the Ottomans to defeat the alliance forces. This time, the Ottomans are not surprised by Sobieski's attack, and they manage to kill Sobieski himself, and the Allied forces are destroyed. With this, the city would fall and the Ottomans would conquer some territory around the city and raid the areas around the city. With losing Vienna, the emperor would then move to court from Vienna to Prague, because he would at this time only had the rest of Austria and the lands of Bohemian crown. The Austrians would launch attempts in the next years to reconquer the city, and with others' help, like the Pope calling a crusade, which would be the last crusade ever around the year 1710, Austria would get back their city, but they would be severely weakened. But Austria's problems would not end here. In our reality, after the siege, Austria managed to conquer big parts of Hungary. This would be severely pushed in this alternative reality, making Austria weaker by the time and ready for conquest. In our reality, Prussia attacked Austria because of ascension of Queen Maria Theresia. This started the War of Austrian Succession. Austria managed to successfully defend itself and they survived, losing Silesia. This would not happen and weakened Austria would fall this time. This would lead to big territorial changes in Central Europe. Hungary would get independence, Prussia would annex the entire lands of Bohemia and Moravia, together with Silesia, and Bavaria would most probably get the rest of Austria, and Bavarian Duke Charles VII would become Holy Roman Emperor. This would mean that Prussia would begin its work of unifying Germany almost a century earlier. We can also expect that Poland would be divided between Russia and Prussia, and that Hungary and Russia would pressure the Ottomans much more than Austria and Russia in our reality. During the times of French Revolution, which would still happen, most of North Germany would be unified by Prussia, and Bavaria would unite South Germany. Ottomans would by this time totally disintegrate, and the Russians would manage together with Hungarians to liberate the Balkan Peninsula. We can also expect that the plan of Russian Empress Catherine II would be successful, and Byzantium would be restituted. If we look on the story of Napoleon in this alternative universe, he would get his fame in Egypt. There would be much bigger unrest in Ottoman's empire, which would slowly disintegrate. Napoleon would here manage to conquer entire Egypt and Levant for France. Thanks to this, he would successfully take power in France and started doing Napoleon things as usual. And as usual means proclaiming empire, subjugating Spain, uniting Italy, conquering Rhineland, and spreading revolutionary ideas. From then, it could be possible that Napoleon would only beat up Bavaria and Prussia, and from then concentrate on Britain, and the two sides would then end up in a stalemate until Napoleon's death. After these wars, we would see Europe in a very different state. We would see independent Britain taking care about their colonies, massive French Empire in the west, accompanying France, Italy, Spain, Portugal, North Africa, Egypt and Levant, unified Germany by Prussia, in Central Europe, Prussian Polish Puppet State, Hungary, Balkan countries, Russian Byzantium and Russia itself. From here, we can see British to be alone, normalizing relations with America and allying them, French bloc in the west and Russia-German bloc in Central and Eastern Europe. But from here, I have no idea how would this scenario continue. There might be a total war between the French bloc and the German-Russian bloc, but I don't know how this would end, so I will end this scenario here. I wish you Merry Christmas, although for me, at this time of writing this script, it is 25th of November. So Merry Christmas, I will see you at the next video. Salvete.